Joining me now to talk more about what this extension means for the city of El Paso, for example, city representative from that community, Claudia Rodriguez, with us this morning. Thank you for your time. I would imagine a sense of relief, but only temporarily, because this is a Band-Aid.
It's absolutely a Band-Aid. I don't think that Title 42 was ever meant to be a permanent solution. I think that we knew that it was coming, and it was kind of, like you said, it was a Band-Aid, but we did nothing in preparation of this Band-Aid being removed. And now that it is being removed, I mean, it's really a little bit too little too late, right? Because all of these people are coming. There's no stopping them. And all it's going to do is push the problem over to our sister city, Ciudad Juarez, which them themselves are also overwhelmed. They're also not happy about what's going on. And so it's just a reflection of how ill prepared we were for this, and not the city of El Paso necessarily, but the state of Texas and the entire country, the United States of America.
What are you seeing at the border this morning? What are you hearing from those you're in touch with about a mobilization that's happening? This influx was already going to take place. It was expected that 6,000 migrants were going to cross. What's happening at this hour at the border crossing?
So right now what's happening is people are coming, like I said, in anticipation of the removal of Title 42, and the weather is not stopping them. There is nothing there to stop them. They're coming here and they're sleeping out on our streets. They're sleeping at our airport, and it's something that is completely unsustainable. I'm not sure what the solution would be, but if this is going to be the new norm moving forward, then the federal government needs to set up an operation, a permanent operation here in the city of El Paso, because the city of El Paso is not equipped with handling these types of situations, as immigration is a federal issue.
I spoke with the city attorney from El Paso yesterday, and she brought up an interesting point. I'm curious your thoughts on it, but she said of the 9 or so sectors, El Paso is one of the easiest to cross. Why is that?
It's probably because we are, our geographic location, we are, if you look at a map of the United States, El Paso is right at the center of the country, really, and Mexico. And I think that that intersection with Juarez and El Paso just makes it very easy. Normally, we do have warmer weather. Juarez is a big city. El Paso is a bigger city. So, I mean, I just think it's the epitome situation for this type of incident to be happening.
I made this point earlier, and I'd like to get your take on it, but the fact that these people are willing to risk their lives to come across with young children, with elderly loved ones, sleep on the streets, outside in the cold, describe their stories and what they're coming from, that they're willing to put so much on the line to try to cross that border.
So I will say this, El Paso is a city of immigrants. We share the border with Juarez. My parents are immigrants. My husband's an immigrant. I'm a first-generation American, and I also hold dual citizenship with Mexico. But I'm not sure what has happened in recent time where the number of immigrants that we're receiving here in El Paso is unprecedented. And so while we have been historically a city of immigrants, this is something completely different. This is something that we have never seen before to this magnitude. I don't know what's incentivizing these people to come here and to risk their lives coming here. But I mean, again, it's something that it's unsustainable, and the federal government needs to be doing a lot more, whether it's legislatively or operationally. I'm not sure, but they need to do something not only for the city of El Paso, but also for the migrants themselves.
Right. And would you like to see more pressure from the federal government on the cities where these migrants are coming from?
Absolutely. I mean, they talk about all the time getting to the root causes, but at this point, I feel are dangling something in their faces and telling them to come. And they're coming, they're listening to that rhetoric, and they're coming, and we're not prepared for it. The federal government is not prepared for it. And again, as a city council representative, this should not be in my purview. This should not be in my jurisdiction, but I'm standing up for the people of El Paso, because essentially we're paying for this through our general fund. We've been paying for this through our general fund. We are a community that is very hardworking, and we feel overtaxed, and we feel that it is very unfair that this is happening to the city of El Paso.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.